Hello and welcome back everybody. It's Complicated Relationships Reddit Stories. Hope you guys are safe and healthy. Now let's see what the story is about today. What if your spouse cheats on you and you want to divorce her, but you're not sure if you want to truly leave or not? Well, before we start, please subscribe to the channel so it'll help us to make more and more videos like this in the future for all you beautiful people. Now let's listen to the story.
My wife and I got married after finishing college at 22 and have two daughters who are 13 and 12. We have a great relationship throughout our 14 years marriage. To be completely honest, both February and March were months in which I perhaps neglected her due to work and other stuff. During this duration, she ended up having physical relations with one of her coworkers once, about a month ago, and immediately regretted it. I'm also certain that she did it with him only that one time because the evidence confirms that she is telling the complete truth. She told me about it the next day, and it felt really bad. At first, I stared at her in complete shock, but proceeded to call her with every single unspeakable name afterwards, and I honestly don't remember half of the things I said. She broke down and apologized multiple times. Her apologies were very sincere, and she was definitely remorseful of her actions. I could say that in her eyes and her actions since then. I told her about a week after her confession that I will file for divorce. She cried but didn't say anything and left for the bathroom. She has asked for my forgiveness but has said that she understands if I can't. She also said that she is willing to do anything to make our marriage work and fix what she has done. Additionally, she even said that in the case I end up deciding to follow through with it, she would waive any unfair settlement she would get from the divorce as she doesn't deserve it. Her belief is that we should split our wealth fairly so that I wouldn't be put in a bad situation because of the divorce settlement. This would happen as I am in a much better situation financially than her. Through all of this, I am certain that she is honestly remorseful and would like to fix our marriage, but I feel like I still want to go through with the divorce. Both my parents and her parents have talked to me, and while they condemn her actions, they still encourage us working things out. Then again, I've never been the one to listen to any advice, and life has turned out pretty good for me so far, apart from this stupid incident. My wife has slept on the couch for the last 3 to 4 weeks, and I generally don't talk to her at all, apart from discussing things about the girls or about our future. The communication is almost non-existent on my part, even though she has kept trying for weeks now. I still haven't forgiven her, and I have trouble with that decision. It isn't necessarily an issue of trust, although that has been damaged severely, but I can't get over the act of betrayal itself. I am so conflicted with my emotions even after the past few weeks of finding out, and am no closer to an answer than before. I have contemplated my next act for close to a month and still have no idea on what to do. It is clear to me that she is genuinely apologetic about her actions, and this was truly out of character. She has since then put in a lot more effort into our relationship, even though she knows it could potentially be for a lost cause, as I haven't reciprocated that type of effort whatsoever over the last few weeks. Then there is my kids, who will ultimately be negatively impacted if I went through with a divorce. I have to confess, sometimes I feel like going through with a divorce just to stick it to her because I know she would be hurt. I know that it sounds cruel and mean, but that is just the type of anger and resentment I have towards her. She has told me that while she is willing to do anything to save the marriage, she will ultimately respect my decision. I honestly don't know what to do, as on one side of the issue I see anger, resentment, and an active betrayal on my wife's part after 14 years of marriage. On the other hand, I see my kids, the love we have had over the years of our relationship, this being something completely out of character, and my wife being genuinely sorry while trying everything and more to fix what she has broken.
End of part 1. If you are enjoying the story so far, please give a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel. So, what do you think Opie should do? Should he give her another chance or not? Please let us know what you think in the comment section. Now, here is the update.
As I stated in the title, I have decided to go through with a divorce after waiting for 2 months. Throughout this time, my wife continued to respect my space, privacy, and honestly did everything right after the incident. Within the past month, I really tried to give us a chance. I began talking to her again, and we got closer than before, where I refused to even speak to her. We even slept in the same bed again, and no, nothing ever happened. Things did progress, but in the end, I just couldn't imagine ever being intimate with her again. I just couldn't. I remember her distinctly trying to start something about 2 weeks ago in bed, but I just felt bad and told her to stop. She backed off and just said she understands and that she's sorry. After that, she never tried to initiate anything out of respect, but told me that if I ever wanted to try, that she would be more than willing to, and would take it slow if that's what I wanted. When things got a lot better, we became friendly, and I thought there might be a chance, but I just couldn't. I don't know why, but I just can't seem to be able to get over the act of her betraying me. When I told her that I wanted to go through with a divorce, she immediately started tearing up, but told me that she respected my decision if this is what I felt I need to do. She is still willing to go through with the favorable divorce she offered before. I decided that I need to get away from the house, and so I've began packing up my stuff. She offered to leave at first, but I just felt like I need a bit of a break to figure stuff out for myself. She even helped me pack up, and when everything was packed, tears started streaking down her face. She excused herself and proceeded to break down completely in another room. I'm not going to lie, I broke down as well, after truly realizing, perhaps for the first time, that this was the end of my 16-year relationship with the woman with whom I thought I would spend the rest of my life with. We hugged each other after, and it felt good to hold her in that way again, probably for the last time. So, we are going through with an amicable divorce, and all I can say that I thank you all for your advice. Considering that she did everything right after cheating only that one time, many people might have forgiven her and tried to move on, but I feel like this is something I need to do for me. I wish I could get over it, and for a while I thought there might be a chance. I truly tried in the best way I could, but in the end, I realized that it would never be like it once was. I feel like I need to explore what's out there, and no, by that I don't just mean playing the field or even dating. I need to explore the world and figure myself out. Just time for myself. Who knows, maybe I'll even get more skilled at my hobbies and discover new things. I don't know if this is the right decision, but I need to do this for me as it feels right. After my trip, we're going to begin sharing time with the girls even through the divorce process. It's something we both agreed on between ourselves since we know that we're good parents and both love the girls dearly. My wife said that after our time apart, she hopes that I will want to start something again if I want to. I don't know if that's something I'd want to, but after all of your words and the additional time, the anger has definitely subsided. I still hate for what she did, but now I no longer regret the 16 years I spent with her. If anything, I cherish the time that we spent together, and the best thing to come out of it is our 2 wonderful girls. I don't know what the rest of my life has in store, but I feel nervous and excited to find out.
End of the story. Please like, comment and share the video if you enjoyed it. Also, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you will be notified when we upload the next video. Take care.